So, hello everybody. Welcome to session 9 of the Emoti-kaun series. Once again, I'm proud of Sowmiya and me to have pulled it so far very consistently. I'm really proud that we are showing up. And thank you, Sharda, for showing up as well. So, uh, introductions not needed yet necessary. So, that's Sowmiya Bhas, the founder and the chief executive officer of the W Therapies. She is a practicing hypnotherapist, a psychotherapist, a tasso regression therapist, a shamanic healer, and an animal communicator, and an access bar facilitator, and a practitioner, uh, and a lot more. She's an artist. We'll show you some of her artwork that she does when she's deeply in thought and emotion. That's for one another day. I'm Hema Subramanian, and I am also a practicing psychotherapist, a hypnotherapist, and I've been a corporate trainer for quite a few years now. So both Sowmiya and me had started this series to spread awareness about emotion and acceptance of emotion so that we can improve the quality of our lives. I think each one of us deserves to live a better life. And with that premise, Sowmiya, do you want to please recap what we did in the last session?
So last time was a very interesting session that we went through. We had covered the concept of self-esteem, self-worth, and self-confidence in the previous episodes. So last time we picked up on self-concept, self-worth. And what do you feel your self-worth is what we looked at. So there was a small test that we did. And whatever the score was, how do we move about feeling obviously more better about ourselves? We also did a small meditation where we met our younger selves. So that was a great experience. I can speak for myself, and the participants who were there last time, they agree. So if you've missed it, I suggest you do check it out. It's there on our YouTube channel. The link we can share with you as we go on ahead with the talk. Yeah, Hema.
So we continue that series of understanding ourselves, our self-worth, basically building a good, healthy self-image. So before we move on to that, I have always been intrigued by the idea of full moon and new moon. I don't know, it's a joke that spreads around in our village mostly. So they say that crazier people, people get crazy. They become crazy during full moon and new moon, you know. So every time somebody starts behaving erratically or somebody starts, showing up weirdly, cranky, they say that, oh, acha, new moon aane wala hai, ya full moon aane wala hai. So maybe that's why that's the effect of it. There is enough and more evidence about the power of full moon and the power of new moon in manifesting things, in clearing and manifesting things. So although I don't want to call today's little meditation as a full moon meditation, it's just going to add a lot of power. It's going to just power back our meditation. Just the presence of full moon is going to be able to do that. So if you set the right intent, a lot can get moving today. Yeah, from today onwards. So that's where we stand. So moving to the part where we spoke about self-worth and self-esteem. So last time we had picked up the I am exercise and we said that, okay, when you say I am and connect it with an adjective, this is a belief that we carry about ourselves. Now, there are a lot of beliefs that we carry about ourselves. Most of these negative beliefs, the most common one being I'm not good enough, is a very limiting belief. What do you mean by limiting belief? Every time we are going to tell ourselves that, we are creating a wall or we are creating a bracket beyond which we are afraid to move, right? So every time we have a belief that we create around, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve this, I don't think I'm going to get, the world may get whatever they want, but I will not get it. Or my relationships are going to be like that only. So all of these things are limiting beliefs, right? But beyond the wall of a limiting belief is an entire world of possibilities. And that is beautifully explained by a concept or a theory or a school of thought called as access consciousness. Okay, I love the concept of it. And Sowmiya, if you could just, because she's a practitioner and she's also a teacher, she is a facilitator. So if you want to learn access bars, you can approach Sowmiya and she will teach you. It's just miraculously wonderful for almost anything under the sun. And I love the premise with which it works. So Sowmiya, a little bit from you on access consciousness, please.
Yes. Access consciousness was brought to us and given to us by Gary Douglas. And later, he was joined by Dr. Dane here. So they have developed a wonderful program. There are many programs covering a lot of topics. The idea is that life can be easy. We are just not used to the idea that life can be easy. We are used to thinking that you have to struggle to get any sort of benefit or reward from life. The motto of access consciousness is all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. And that's how it is. One of the things, if you ask yourself, how uh, how easy is it for you to receive something, or how open are you to receiving something, anything, whether it's a gift, a compliment, a pat on the back? Do you always end up thinking, okay, that person has said this or done this, what do I have to do in return? Do you work from that concept, that way of thinking? Because we are just not used to receiving that without any strings attached. But access consciousness teaches you that receiving is possible without any strings attached. And the biggest example of that is the universe. The universe just keeps giving and giving and giving, and we have to be open to receiving. So it teaches you to be open about receiving, and that's when your life changes. Abundance just flows in whichever form you call it, whether it's personal relationships, wealth, whether health, anything you call it. So that's what it teaches you. Another thing, one of the most fantastic things that I connect with is that we look at ourselves as limited. We have beliefs, we have systems, we have structures that we have to follow. But just imagine you are a part of the universe, and the universe is infinite, which makes you infinite. So just imagine the infinite possibilities that you can invite into your lives, which as I speak, I'm getting goosebumps because, when I think about what can I do, what can I be, and we have, I can only be maybe a hypnotherapist, or I can only be a mother. But no, those are just roles, and you can be anything you want. And how do you tap into that is what we learn, what we experience through Access Bus. How do you do that? It's very simple. We call it running our bars. So there are just 32 points on our head, which you gently press. You activate your bars. And when you are doing that, in a way, you are resetting whatever message units or whatever belief systems you've been carrying, even without doing any effort. So life can be easy. Life can be filled with ease when you're open to receiving, and just receive the bars lying down, and you can have a changed life just lying down. You're just getting it. So you receive it while you're lying down or you're sitting, and the bars are pressed, they are activated, and just see what happens, what comes up, what shows up in your life. All you need to do is just be open. Yeah, that's.
I think
if you have any more questions, we can always talk about it later.
So just this continuing what she said, I mean, I've learned this recently from Sowmiya, and one of the premises that I like about access bars is that they say that answers are limiting and questions are liberating, right? So Sowmiya, do you want to explain that part of it? Because I think that's what we are going to use in the meditation today.
Yeah. So it's one of the tools that we use. It's called why a question. Be in a question. Whenever there's a question that is asked, we're looking for an answer. And when you get the answer, what happens? You stop. You have limited yourself. And as we just spoke about, access bars is all about being infinite, being unlimited. So when you are in question, just posing a question opens up so many possibilities. We are not asking for an answer. Like, for example, one of the tools, a very powerful tool that we use is, how does it get any better than this? And when you keep using this, you just keep saying it and saying it and saying it, and things keep getting better and better and better. So you're not putting a stop to it. Another tool that we use is, what else is possible? Anything is possible. Anything, absolutely anything. So these are some of the questions. And if you are interested more, we can have a conversation about it maybe in the future. Just being in question opens up a world of possibilities.
Absolutely. I love that concept because I think the more we think about, sometimes it happens, right? Especially with self-belief. The more we think about a problem, the more like, so there are times when I've asked myself, how is it going to solve? I don't know how it is going to solve. How are we going to, figure it out? But the very fact that I am allowing any possible thing to come into my space to solve a particular problem, to get over a particular belief, I think that's a very liberating thought in itself. It's a liberating feeling in itself, right? So what we are going to do today is to do a quick meditation, again powered by the full moon, and using this concept of access bars to open up a world of possibilities for us. That is our job. Okay, that's our goal for today. And then if we have time, we can take questions. All right. So, all right. So let's close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Breathe in deeply and breathe out through your mouth. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in one more time and let all the stress just flow away from your body. And now bring your attention back to your body completely from the top of your head. Keep going down from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Close your eyes and become aware of each and every part of your body. Just be with yourself. Take a deep breath one more time and feel how your body is right now. And while you are completely focused on your body, let us think of one feeling we have about ourselves that we want to change. Any feeling in ourselves that we want to let go or we want to change or feel better. It may be fear, it may be anger, irritation, annoyance, jealousy. We've spoken about those spectrum of emotions. Just be aware of that one emotion that you would like to let go of today. And while you breathe in and think about that emotion, a part of your body will catch your attention. As you keep feeling this feeling, a part of your body will catch your attention. Focus on that part. And now cup your hands like you carry water in your palms, right? Just cup your hands mentally or physically and allow this feeling to come out from that part into your palms. Let all of this feeling that you want to let go, let it leave your body, come into your palms. And now raise your palms and offer this feeling to the big, bright, glorious sun to be disintegrated and destroyed completely. Just pull that emotion you want to let go from your body into your palms, and then offer it to the sun god to be disintegrated and destroyed completely, forever, thoroughly. Just mentally say, I let go of this feeling that is preventing me from living a happy, healthy, peaceful life. I let go. If there is more of that feeling that you want to extract from your body, do that. Offer it to the sun god and let it be disintegrated forever. And now, imagine a brilliant golden door in front of you. This is the door to the world of possibilities, to the world of infinite possibilities. Hold the knob, turn it, and enter a space, which is an extremely beautiful space. A world of infinite possibilities. And now in this space, imagine your dream life. Everything is possible in this space. And just ask yourself the question, what do I need to do to get this dream life of mine? How will I get this dream life of mine? What kind of a person do I need to be to get this dream life? There will be several thoughts that are crossing your head. Just allow those thoughts to come and go and be in the question of all these infinite possibilities of living a beautiful, amazing, happy, peaceful, healthy life that you always wanted to have. Remember, there are no inhibitions in the space. There are just possibilities. And each possibility will lead you to the same destination, your dream life. And while you stand there, from the sky, you get a gift. And this is a gift that you will place in your body from the space that you have let go of the emotion, which will help you move towards your dream life. Accept that gift from the universe. Take it and store it in that part of your body where you removed this other emotion from. And as this gift becomes a part of your life is now changing. Things are moving, getting in motion. They're moving towards a better future, a better you. Just allow this beautiful feeling to permeate all over your body. And in the space of infinite possibilities, with this gift from the universe, feel the power that you have as an infinite being. Just feel the power within you. And imagine how this power will translate in transforming you to the best version of yourself. Take a deep breath in. And now, just focus on this beautiful feeling in your body. Bring your attention back to your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, feeling this amazing transformation being set in motion. With all this power, You can open your eyes, looking forward to an amazing future starting now. So, like we said, today is the full moon. It's very, very potent for manifesting a life that we want for ourselves. And if you have not had enough time, because we also have a time constraint, if you have not had enough time, you can repeat this activity while you go to bed. You need not be sitting upright. You can even do it while lying down. Okay. So in your head, just imagine whatever feeling that you want to let go being offered to the sun god. And from the universe, get a gift, store it, and imagine infinite possibilities in front of you to be able to set things in motion. Okay. So that's that. Does anybody have any question? Anything else that we can answer for you from the previous sessions or this meditation? So,
Sometimes, Hema,
yeah.
we are not able to identify what is stopping us. We might see this time I was able to identify that I get angry, or that's an emotion that I'm able to identify easy. But sometimes we are very patient, but still things don't get through, or something happens. We say it's just that we are unlucky, because we're not able to identify what emotion it is. So at those times, how do you really, I mean, this, first of all, this was a very nice meditation that you did today. I really enjoyed, and as very lucidly you put it in, and it was easy to follow also. So, and to follow up with this meditation, how do we to take those things out when we're not able to identify the emotions?
So, like we said even the last time, one of the techniques that I use is journaling. When I say journaling, I don't know if you understand the concept of journaling. You write without filters. It's necessary that you don't have any filters while you are journaling. You write the rawest emotion, you write the rawest thought, and as you keep writing, these layers that are preventing you from feeling what you're actually feeling will slowly be removed. Okay, so this is option number one. Option number two is obviously talking to somebody. The more we talk to somebody, mostly these are people whom we call as therapists or counselors, or even somebody who is elderly, who understands life better. So when they reflect certain questions to us, when they ask us questions, counter questions, it makes us think. It makes us go back and think, oh, do I really feel angry, or am I really scared? Am I angry or am I hurt? Am I hurt or am I disappointed? Because there are shades of emotions that are there. So every time somebody is asking you a question, you kind of think back and are able to, unlayer things. That's how we put it. And the third thing is a meditation like this. So when we are able to sit with ourselves, the more we sit with ourselves in silence or in imagination, these feelings will automatically come up. Okay. And once they come up, like this is something that we've been taught very recently in one of our classes, and saying something that is coming up, a feeling or a thought, it wants to be healed. It wants attention. It wants to be released. So if it is coming up, allow it to come out completely. Right. And that is how slowly and steadily it happens. Because what happens with feelings is that we use our brain to suppress it. And we say, because very few of us get that space to be ourselves. There are so many duties to be followed. You go to work, you can't throw a tantrum there, you can't throw a tantrum at home, you can't throw a tantrum with your child, you can't throw a tantrum with your family members. So there are a lot of restrictions that are created, not necessarily by us, but maybe overall socially. And that is how we kind of say, okay, what's the point? What's the point in expressing? And what's the point in feeling? Because I don't know what to do with that feeling anyway. Yeah? So that is why it doesn't come up very easily. But once you sit with yourself, I think slowly and steadily layers will start coming up. The only thing is to be patient with yourself when all of that is happening. That's a very, very important. Patient and kind. These are two things that that really help your emotions churn and come up and heal. Yeah. So this is my take. Sowmiya, do you have anything else?
So, like Parvati was asking, what do I do if I can't name it? Name the emotion, right? If I got that question right. Like what Hema suggested, the last bit of sitting by yourself. Another thing when you're sitting by yourself, drop into your body, like how we just did. Just don't do anything, just regulate your breathing and see how your body is feeling. Is there any part of the body where there is discomfort? And keep going deeper and deeper into that. What is that discomfort? How is that making you feel? The more you feel that part of the body, wherever that discomfort is there, you don't know the name of it. Automatically, the more you drop into it, it will clear off to make you feel a certain way. Anything. It can be heaviness. It can be, your breathing must have changed. Something would have happened. And when that happens, you will know. The knowing we all have knowing. We have just suppressed it. And believe that. So, and like we had discussed over the series, there are only few basic emotions. You don't need a fancy, dictionary name for it. You may either feel angry, you may feel sad, you may feel fearful, you may feel hopeless. And when you drop in, you will know what that is. So when you get to that feeling in your body, and just notice how it feels when you breathe in and out. Just put an intention, I'm releasing that, like I'm taking that into my hands and offering that to the sun god, like Hema just did. That's all. You don't even need to know a proper name for it, because by the time you come out of it, the universe would have given you a gift. Take that gift, put it in your body and see how it feels. There would be a change. Try it.
Great. Thank you, both of you.
Welcome.
So I think we've kind of done. If there are any other questions, we can answer those. Next time I intend to go back to Mahabharata to spice up something. So let's look at character dissection, or maybe pick up another feeling, anger, right? We started with love, and then we came on to how some people understand. We started with self-love, and now we'll speak about anger, and then we'll see different kinds of anger, why we get angry in the first place, and what we can do about it. Okay, so that's that. All right, if there are no more questions, we'll call it a day. Sharda, have you reached home yet?
Yeah. I did it. Yeah, I did the meditation.
Okay, cool. Any questions?
But I'll
we
do
can
it
answer
again
them?
properly. No, I'll try it again
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. So yeah, you can do it as many times as you want. There's no limitation to this. So yeah, try it and let us know how you feel. And there any other
Okay.
questions that you have, both Parvati and Sharda, and Sowmiya and me. And if we have questions, we'll probably come back and pick it up the next time. All right.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
both of you.
Thank
Bye.
you for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Bye.
Bye.
Pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.